1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. Thank you.
Fred. Swap. You gotta go under the table to get this thing.
You're getting it. Yeah, you're not getting it. Okay.
We'll do it. Swap.
I'm getting it in New York.
Oh, okay.
Take turns.
It's a half hour.
Funny. You sure?
Sorry, wrong dial. My phone.
No, he wanted nothing to do with the selection. He's been not really covering it. He's done so many. He's been lots of fires for you guys. Rip, I love you too. I was out of town this last one. Yeah, you should. No, you should, and you should. No, just because Mario was on a fire. Mario. Mario. Yeah. No, you should ask Marcio to Mario's fire. Then it would fit you his jacket. It is, but if you know what you're doing.
Okay, cool.
No, you couldn't just go. You also, because the hardest part is logistics on finding the fire.
Stressful.
Because everything's closed, and we gotta follow it and track it and get ahead of it.
Would that work?
No. I'm like, what year is it? Oh, the one's you after.
Oh, it's muted. Lord Almighty. What's up, everybody? Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're about to do this press conference. An alleged Diddy victim speaking for the first time. Big news, big deal. Give me a second. I'm going to try to work on a thumbnail, send an email blast. I hope you guys are doing good. Having a great day. We were live earlier today.
You usually have to drive somewhere away. But Eric just bought one of the mini Starlets.
Man, Diddy's getting it from everywhere. People are saying some of the celebrity friends are on the run too. Politicians, people deleting their Twitters and all this stuff, wiping their Twitter clean. What's up, everybody? If you can hit the like button, help me out, please. I appreciate that. Good afternoon. I was on earlier today. If you missed the live, we're talking about the shooter, Trump shooter, attempted Trump guy, Ryan Wesley Routh. His son got caught red-handed. Oh, weird. Major press conference. I don't know. I don't know a woman filed a lawsuit today. I have to look into that. Let's check it out. Diddy lawsuit. Yeah, Diddy sued by a woman claiming that Diddy sued you and your pal voraciously arred me. Recorded SA. So it says on tape. Diddy and a pal. A woman named Thiala Graves is suing Diddy, claiming she's been having unaliving thoughts since Diddy and his head of security, Joseph Sherman, violently arred her back in 2001, allegedly. That's the thing people were talking about. Like, it's not just Diddy probably that's going to catch heat. It's those people around him, too. You know? Meek Mill. Ooh. Graves claims she woke up to find herself bound and restrained, with Diddy and Sherman proceeding to SA her and violate her. Merciless. Oh my God. It gets kind of graphic. Diddy's newest accuser claims she thought about offing herself and got an extensive psychological treatment as a result of the alleged R. And she says she never reported the incident out of fear that Diddy and Sherman would use their power to ruin her life, just as she claims they threatened to do if she ever spoke out. Graves says she continues to suffer severe depression and anxiety and panic attacks as a result of the R and still lives in fear of Diddy and Sherman. And she says her wounds were opened up in November 2023 when she learned for the first time Diddy and Sherman had video recorded the whole thing. The woman claims Diddy and Sherman showed the video to multiple men in an effort to publicly degrade her and humiliate her and her boyfriend. And she says the very thought of the video being out caused her again to consider ending her life. Holy moly. So there's really a bunch of tapes out there, recordings. Dude. That's why all these people are running. That's why there's people disappearing. People distancing themselves now from Diddy. The Diddy tapes. So we're just hanging on, waiting for this to start. There's a lot of allegations going around. I saw stuff, people saying that. Well, I was just watching a video now where they were talking about Leonardo DiCaprio. There's a video of him and Diddy, or not him and Diddy, but there's a video of Diddy saying that Leonardo DiCaprio is the number one person on this invite for the freak. I don't know for the freak out, but for a party. So they're making all kinds of allegations, and Jay-Z, and they were talking about R. Kelly and Aaliyah and the R. Kelly and Aaliyah marriage when she was allegedly underage. Man, everything's going upside down 2024. And now I see a picture Brian Enton posted. I'm going to update the original thumbnail. That's the Trump.
The Aaron Carter conspiracy makes more sense now, too.
Oh, I saw something about that the other day. Aaron Carter. Bowler. Thank you, man. How you doing? Look at this picture of this guy. This is the former attempted Trump shooter. The father attempted to assassinate Trump. He was found with inappropriate videos on his computer, the son. Look at that shit. Now, my dad's a good guy. Yeah, he's never done anything like that before. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. No, they got the wrong guy. No. Daddy? No, he's cool, man. Getting crazy. So there's still people coming out. I wonder if this person will be a witness for the federal case against Diddy. Maybe this is one of the victims. I don't know. There's going to be a long line of people that are ready to speak on Diddy. I'm sure there's probably evidence. She said it's on video. Not only on video, but showed it to multiple people. And then the thing you got to think about that too. Okay, this lady is saying she was R'd by two people, Diddy and the head of security, I think. Recorded on tape, and they would show it to multiple people to humiliate and degrade her and all this stuff. Who are the people that are watching this stuff? And don't say nothing, right? Like, who are all those people too? That's what I want to know. Diddy. Oh no. Oh, I screwed up the stream resolution. Oh man. Damn it. Hopefully it's okay. I was messing around with the camera outside. And the video looks okay though. Okay. Yeah, it looks fine, I guess. If you guys could help me out with the like button, please. Appreciate that. Let me do the email blast. The victim, her name, I don't know if this is this one. There's a victim. Some news articles came out today about this lady. Oh, here we go. Right here. Oh, this, look at the attorney. She was who does she represent? Isn't she the lady for, is it Long Island serial killer victims? Or?
Recording in progress.
Gloria, yeah.
For coming today. I'm attorney Gloria Allred, and with me is our client, plaintiff Thalia Graves. Today we filed a lawsuit in the United States District Court, Southern District of New York, for our client, plaintiff Thalia Graves, who is given permission to use her name. The case number of the 26-page complaint is 1:CV-07-201. In her lawsuit, Thalia, through her attorneys, sues Sean Diddy Combs, also known as the defendant, and another individual and other entities. The complaint alleges in part, in the first cause of action, that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a, quote, violation of New York City Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Act by viciously and violently forcing sexual contact, oral sex, and sexual intercourse on the plaintiff, end quote. In addition, the complaint alleges in the second cause of action that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a violation of New York civil rights law, quote, section 52-B, end quote, by, quote, raping plaintiff and recording it. Defendants caused plaintiff to be depicted in a video image, unclothed and with intimate body parts exposed, and engaged in sexual conduct with another person, end quote. The lawsuit also alleges that, quote, defendant Combs and another defendant published and or disseminated the videos without plaintiff's knowledge or consent. On information and belief, defendants have continued to disseminate the video, including by selling it as pornography through the present, end quote. In our complaint, we ask that, quote, defendants should be ordered to account for and destroy all copies of the video that are in their actual or constructive possession, custody, or control, end quote. And that, quote, defendants should be temporarily and permanently enjoined from further disseminating or publishing any intimate videos of plaintiff, end quote. We also allege in the third cause of action that Combs and another defendant committed a violation of New York City Administrative Code, Section 10-180, quote, recording and showing others the video of themselves violently raping the plaintiff. And the defendants disclosed an intimate image of plaintiff without her consent, end quote. As a result of these and other allegations in our complaint, we request that judgment be entered against defendants as follows. Awarding compensatory damages for all physical injuries, emotional distress, psychological harm, anxiety, humiliation, physical and emotional pain and suffering, family and social disruption, and other harm in an amount to be determined at trial. Awarding punitive damages in an amount to be determined at trial. Awarding attorneys' fees and costs pursuant to any applicable statute or law, including under New York City Administrative Code, Section 10-1104, New York Civil Rights Law, Section 52-B2, New York City Administrative Code, Section 10-180, and any other applicable statute or law. We're also seeking additional relief that the court may deem just and proper. As a result of what is alleged in the lawsuit, Thalia alleges that she has suffered and continues to suffer, among other damages, emotional harm, including mental anguish, emotional distress, humiliation,
Plot twist.
and
Don't we not want these
physical-
videos deleted because it has politicians plus other figures of power? Who is behind the deletion movement? I might sound harsh, but promise it's from a good place.
Thalia will speak to the impact and harm that she has suffered and continues to suffer. She will take this courageous step because she thinks that it is important that the public understand the impact that rape and other criminal acts have on those who have been victimized. Often victims do not speak publicly about the specific damages that criminal acts cause them. Some of the many reasons that victims do not speak out publicly about this include being ashamed or shamed for this. But we believe that victims should not be shamed, and instead those who committed the criminal acts against them should be ashamed and take responsibility for the harm that they have caused victims to suffer. We are very proud of Thalia for speaking out today in order to help victims of rape and other acts of sexual violence against them. In addition, we thank our co-counsel, Marianne Wang, Heather Gregoria, and Jasly Liriano for their exceptional legal work on this complaint. Our goal for Thalia is very simple. We want justice for her, and we are looking forward to winning it. It is long overdue for those who have caused her to suffer to be held accountable. Move over to the left. Okay, a little more. There you go. Thank you.
The internal pain after being sexually assaulted has been incredibly deep and hard to put into words. It goes beyond just physical harm caused by and during the assault. It's a pain that reaches into your very core of who you are and leaving emotional scars that may never fully heal. Some of the hardest parts of this pain are the shame and the guilt I have experienced that plays a negative part in my day-to-day ability to function properly. Being blamed, questioned, and threatened has often made me feel worthless, isolated, and sometimes responsible for what happened to me. My family issues made the pain even worse. I was already going through a divorce at the time of the assault and did not get the support that I needed. I was also faced with disbelief and judgment. This has put a strain on my selection of men and relationships. Where many relationships became aggressive and abusive, which has made me feel even more alone in my struggles. I go through spells of being distant and withdrawn that it's sometimes so hard to leave my house. The trauma of the assault has taken a toll on my mental health. I've had PTSD, depression, and anxiety. I'm emotionally scarred. It has been hard for me to trust others, to form healthy relationships, or even feel safe in my own skin. Flashbacks, nightmares, and intrusive thoughts make me feel like it's a constant struggle. I also suffer with physical problems such as chronic pain, sexual discomfort. The violation I have experienced during the assault has had lasting effects on my body, causing ongoing health problems and complications. The combination of physical and emotional pain has created a cycle of suffering from which it is so hard to break free. I want to continue on this journey towards recovery and healing. I am glad that he is locked up, but that's a temporary feeling of relief.
Dahlia is not going to be taking any questions, but I'll be happy to take some questions.
Gloria, can you talk about the context of this assault? What, where, when, what occasion?
Question is, can I speak about the context of this alleged assault? No.
Gloria, can you just speak on, I know it's difficult for your client going through this, but what prompted her to come forward now?
It was time to file this lawsuit.
Gloria, what do you know about the video that was allegedly recorded during the alleged violation.
Question is, what do I know about the video that was recorded?
Yeah, what do you know? Where is it now? Is it still? Where is the video?
Yeah. There are many details in the complaint.
Gloria, did the
Complaint alleges that
Some of the comments on here are exactly why victims don't come forward.
consent, that she wouldn't have consented, that it was then published and viewed by others, and may still be out there being viewed.
Gloria, did the allegations in this complaint overlap in any way with the criminal charges against Mr. Combs?
The question is, does this complaint overlap with the criminal charges that have been filed? My understanding of the criminal charges are that the charges are sex trafficking, RICO, and transportation of a prostitute. We are not alleging any of those criminal charges in our complaint.
Has she been in touch with federal prosecutors at all?
Question is, have I been in touch?
Has you or your client been in touch with federal prosecutors about her allegations?
About this? I have no comment.
Gloria, what about a grand jury?
Pardon me?
Grand jury, federal prosecutors, or grand jury, has Ms. Graves spoke to either?
Is the question, has she testified before the grand jury? Is that the question?
Yes.
Let's put it this way. I never comment on whether any of my clients have testified before the grand jury or will testify before the grand jury, since the grand jury is a secret proceeding.
Gloria, this other defendant in the video, alleged defendant, is this a celebrity?
Is the other defendant alleged to be in the video, and what was the remainder of your question?
Is that person, that alleged defendant, is that person a celebrity?
Is the person that has not been named by me a celebrity? Not as far as I know.
Gloria, as disturbing as the video may be, have you yourself laid eyes on the video?
Have I looked at the video? No. I have not viewed the video, nor do I wish to view the video, nor should anyone else view the video, with the exception of if law enforcement and a court believe that they should and are permitted to view a pornographic video as evidence in the case. If
This lady is ruthless, nail in coffin. Go get you a nice lineup. Laughing face.
Gloria, just to be clear,
we don't ever view pornographic videos, even if they might end up being evidence in the case, and we do not transmit any such video, if we have it, to any other person, because we do not think it is permitted under the law.
Gloria, Elizabeth Wagmeister from CNN.
Would you please speak up? It's hard to hear you.
Yes, sorry, I'm back here and a bit short. In the complaint, you noted that your client learned about this video in November 2023. That is around the time of the first public lawsuit, at least, against Sean Combs from his ex-girlfriend Cassie. I'm curious how you and your client learned about the existence of this video.
You're saying that this incident is alleged to have occurred about the time of another lawsuit having been filed? I'm sorry, I can't understand your question.
Per the complaint, this alleged incident occurred in 2001, but your client learned about the existence of the video in 2023, more than 20 years after. I'm curious how she learned about the existence of that video.
Yeah, so the question is, she alleges that the incident took place in 2001, but you are saying that it is alleged in the complaint that was filed that she learned about it in 2022. And then the question is, how did she learn about it? We have no comment in response to that question.
Gloria, has Diddy reached out to your client?
Excuse me?
Has Diddy reached out to your client?
Question is, has Diddy reached out to her? We will not comment on that either.
Gloria, I know this is very difficult for your client, but would you be able to share a little bit of her background? Where did she come from? Or what did she do? Can you give us some details about your client, please?
No, I can't provide further details about where she came from or what she does.
Gloria, to your knowledge, has any law enforcement agency reviewed this video for possible criminal charges?
So is the question, has any criminal law enforcement, has any law enforcement agency
viewed the video for possible criminal
viewed
charges?
the video? I'm not able to answer that question.
Your client says that she was threatened after this alleged attack. Can you elaborate on those threats?
Question is, can I elaborate on the allegation that she was threatened after the attacks? And no, because really I'm not able to comment on or expand upon any evidence or anything that might have evidentiary value at this time.
Gloria, there's an allegation in the lawsuit that the video was made available for sale. Can you elaborate on that? And was Mr. Combs related?
There's an allegation that the video was made available to whom?
For sale?
Oh, that was made available for sale.
Correct. That's new. There have been other accusers, other women who have said that they believe they were filmed and that the videos were shared, but I think this might be the first complaint allegation that the video was made available for sale somehow.
I have not compared what we have alleged in the lawsuit to what others have previously alleged in their lawsuits. So I can't tell you whether this is the first that has alleged that this video was made available for sale or not.
Would Mr. Combs be involved in that alleged sale?
Yeah. There are no other details that we can provide
So you filed
in reference to the videos.
So you filed it today. Today, right?
Yes, the lawsuit was filed this morning. And we have a case number, which I have provided, and we will pass around and provide my statement, which includes the case number. And this is part of the first page of the complaint. So you want to stand up and hold this? Want to stand up? Are you able to? And there is a redaction on what we're showing you. So just to tell you.
And to your right, please.
The redacted security
The
guards
first
name.
page.
It's already
in part
public, though.
And redacted.
Why the security? Hold on a second.
Gloria, to your left, please.
Pardon me? Thalia, on your right, if you both can look this way. Thank you. Thank you. And right below her.
Oh, okay.
And one more this way, please.
And I'll leave this on the table
Thank you.
afterwards.
Gloria, there's a few networks here that are Spanish speaking. We're wondering if your client might be able to give a statement in Spanish. She speaks Spanish?
Yeah. I'm sorry,
I'm not
I
trying to
do
learn
not
Spanish, Bill.
understand your question.
After you're done with the English section of the press
Gloria
conference,
speaks Spanish.
if your client speaks some Spanish, would she be able to give us a few
No.
words in Spanish?
No. Y'all gotta figure it out. No. Yeah,
No,
Would
she
she
can't.
please pronounce her name on camera just so we have the correct?
Do you want to pronounce your name?
Talia Graves.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Miss Gloria, are you in contact with the person who told your client about the video described in the lawsuit?
We cannot disclose who we're in contact with in order to have investigated this claim or any investigation that may ensue after this press conference.
Gloria, just
I want to add that if any other person has any evidence that might relate to our complaint, we, of course, would be happy to speak on a confidential basis with any person who may wish to contact us and provide us whatever evidence they wish to provide, and we would thank them for it.
Your client has said that she suffered years and years of trauma, depression, anxiety because of this alleged attack. Did she come to you after the indictment last week? I'm asking because I'm wondering if those charges...
Okay, the question is, did she come to me after the indictment last week? No.
And as a follow-up, how is your client feeling after those 3 charges were brought against Holmes, even though he denies them?
How is she feeling after
After the charges.
after the criminal charges
Yes.
were filed
Yes.
and that he has been arraigned? Okay. Do you want to comment? No, we're not having her comment. I'm sorry. I would say overall it's been a very stressful and anxiety-producing experience, and she's lived with all of it for many years, and is reliving it now. I think she did comment on how she felt about the criminal charges at the end of her statement, and I'm not going to ask her to answer any other questions, with all due respect. It's a fair question, but she's just not going to be answering questions today.
Gloria, can you tell us how your client came to meet Diddy? How she got
How can I tell you how
she can't
my
comment.
client
met Diddy?
met Diddy? I am not going to expand on those details at this press conference, but any member of the public or press, is of course permitted to see whatever is in the complaint that has been filed in the Southern
I went to
District
with
of New
Gloria
York.
today. She's kind of.
Gloria, has your client been in contact with any other victims?
I think she's just watching what she says.
Has
Be really careful with your
my
words.
client been in contact with any other victims or alleged victims? I'm unable to comment on anyone with whom she has been in contact or who has contacted her, because those would be private conversations. So we will maintain the privacy of those conversations.
I don't feel like Gloria normally talks like
The
that.
one thing I don't know if whomever contacted her wanted their conversation to be confidential, so I can't comment on that. Thank you for the question.
Gloria.
Anything else?
Yes, Gloria, this tape, was it secretly made, or was your client aware that she was being taped during the alleged assault, and now it's found out that the tape is out there? Or did she never even know that she was being taped during the alleged assault?
I can't comment on the degree of consciousness or lack of consciousness or awareness of Thalia during the alleged rape and during the alleged video taping of the rape. I can say that she would never have consented to the videotaping and did not consent and did not authorize the videotaping, in the same way that she alleges that she would never have consented to be victimized in the way that she alleges that she was. And I think you could see today how upsetting it was for Thalia to have to learn and experience what she alleges that she did learn and experience from that horrific time.
Talia, I'm so sorry. Gloria, are you representing any other women that may also be suing?
Am I representing any other women?
Other than her? That are
in reference to
yeah. That are
or
suing
men,
specifically.
or men, in reference to Diddy.
So
Yes.
there's other claims. There are other.
This is
with us.
the first lawsuit that we have filed. And in answer to a question which you have not yet asked, but probably will, am I going to file other lawsuits? I just don't have any comment on that at this time.
Hey, other people? You got other people?
Any other questions?
Oh, and she said, or men. You caught that, right?
I didn't hear you when I asked if you would be able to comment in Spanish if she speaks any Spanish.
No. The answer is no. She is not going to be doing any interviews in English, Spanish, or any other language.
But does she speak Spanish?
But thank you for asking.
Does she speak Spanish?
I don't know. Any other questions?
I just have one last question, Gloria.
Okay.
As far as the video
One
goes,
last question.
One
Go
last
ahead.
question. As far as the video goes, do you know, or does your client know, if there has been more than one copy or multiple people have a version of the video?
I'm not able to comment on whether we know if there is more than one copy of the video.
She does music. Thalia.
If there is any witness who wishes to contact me confidentially to tell me that they know that someone else has a copy or that they have seen it or been told that someone else saw it online, we would be happy to speak to that person. Is there? I think that's
No,
all
Gloria,
the
just one
question.
more question. Just for our reporting purposes, is she a New York native?
Is she a New York
native?
Native. I can't tell you at this time if she is a New York native. She does not reside in New York at this time. Okay, thank you so much for coming, and we're going to hand out copies of our statements.
Some very big allegations. They're saying there's video. Not only that there's video, but that it's been shown to multiple people, and not also shown to multiple people, but allegations that this was sold, like the video was sold. I thought it was interesting that they redacted the security guard's name. Why? It's a public lawsuit. Why for the pressure? If you pull up the lawsuit, the guy's name is right there, Joseph Sherman. I mean, it's not a secret. I'm not too sure why redacted. So the press conference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a little article. I'm thinking I'll come back like in an hour and a half or something. I'll schedule one to do. If you guys want to go over the lawsuit, I got the document. It's 20 something pages. I would do it now, but I have to take an important call in a little bit. And so, because I have two people waiting on me for a call. So, her name is Thalia Graves. This is a big deal. This just came out today. Okay. She is suing Diddy, and supposedly the situation happened back in 2001 at the Bad Boy Record Studios in New York. And she's saying that it was Diddy and this guy named Joseph Sherman. And there's if you go online, you type Diddy, or you go on Twitter, you type Diddy, there is all kinds of like new videos, weird videos popping up of Diddy, like all over the place. People are digging and searching and finding. It's been crazy. And so Graves claims she was 25 and dating one of the rapper's employees. We're just going to do a little synopsis. Dating one of the rapper's employees when she was lured into a meeting by Diddy, who said he wanted to discuss her boyfriend's supposed performance issues. According to the lawsuit, Diddy and Sherman sequestered her and gave her a drink that was likely laced with a drug that eventually caused her to briefly lose consciousness. Graves says she woke up bound and restrained before Diddy and Sherman essayed her. And she thought about unaliving herself. She's been forced to receive psychological treatment, suffer for severe depression. And then she also claims that she did not know that Diddy and Sherman had recorded that situation until November 2023, when they supposedly showed the footage to multiple men. The suit states that Graves' ex-boyfriend disclosed that Combs and Sherman had a pattern of practice of non-consensually recording women engaging in acts and making those videos available to the public, including selling tapes as videos. So, and man, oh man. It's just getting crazier and crazier and crazier. And like the list of people seems to be never ending. People that never heard of before, coming with stories because I guess they see now he's locked up. Maybe they see all the stuff about the intimidation. Maybe they feel safe now. A lot of people coming and putting out these stories. So we're going to have to see. This is just wild, man. Like, who would have thought all this stuff? And I just really wonder about the people who surrounded themselves around Diddy. Employees, security, celebrities, to politicians. There was some guy saying the politicians were there at the parties and the freak-offs. What's going to happen with all that evidence of these people and tapes and video? What's the feds going to do with all that? This is crazy, man. Check this out.
I don't think it's only celebrities going to be shook. He had politicians in there. He had princes in there. He also had a couple of preachers in there.
You personally, you think they got tapes?
Well, my personal opinion that if Lil Rob could be trusted and his statements are true, they got him. They got tapes and stuff.
Now, if Diddy had tapes, the feds have them. That's a lot of blackmail.
Imagine with the feds getting a hold of that.
Yeah, you said that Epstein's going to be Diddy's going to get the Epstein treatment, and Epstein stuff's going to be pinned on Diddy. Can you unpack that for us?
Well, I think he's going to be the one that goes down of all the traffickers, all the people doing this evil trafficking for pederasts. He'll be the one he'll probably be the only one going down. Certainly, Bill Clinton won't. Certainly, everybody else on that list who went more than 25 times, they're not going to. That's what they're afraid of. They're so afraid that they're going to be exposed. However, they don't know that a lot of us, probably 20 million or more, already know. We've already seen it. We've seen the list because we got it from other countries. It's out there. Everything's out there that they're trying to hide. We all know it. We knew it since the HSBC bank hack in 2008 with Obama. We knew. We've known for a long time, and we've just been waiting.
It's a mess, man. Who else is going down with Diddy? Meek Mill yesterday said that he wants to pay for an investigation into the Diddy situation, that because his name keeps coming up, he wants to pay $100,000 for investigators to investigate why his name keeps coming up with Diddy. But I mean, you've seen some of the pictures and supposed audio.
Law and Crime did a recent video about a guy in jail for attempted murder. He talked about Diddy while questioned. You should check it out. This was back in 2018.
Pretty good. Thank you for the 10. I did watch that video. The supposed sex slave. I think the guy's locked up right now. Jonathan Odie. Says, I want to hire Meek Mill. I want to hire an investigative team, $100K cash to find out every specific detail involving Meek Mill named to Diddy case. I also want to look at who is powering the media involving Meek. Anything to do with Buddy. Something not right. Dang. Some people were claiming that Meek Mill was at the freak-offs. Meek Mill was mentioned in one of the lawsuits. I mean, not his specific name, but as some Philly rapper that dated another musician. What they did to Justin, too, was weird. Have you ever seen Justin Bieber, those videos, like those women kissing him, like the older ladies and shit? Like, kind of like, I mean, I guess they're trying to do it for a show, but it's also kind of weird. Aggressive. I don't know. Have you ever seen this shit?
Wow! I feel violated right now. Who apparently wanted to know what a Bieber butt felt like.
You smell amazing.
Thank you.
How he said what? He said, how old are you?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 in like 2 weeks.
Ever remember smelling that good?
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16.
That was bad. Wow, look at your eyes. And what music you listen to?
Get that off.
Hey. Well, good. My parents never gave me this lifestyle. Okay.
I don't know. Weird stuff, man. Hollyweird. Diddy, he can't get out, man. I don't see this guy ever getting out. I mean, even if he takes a plea deal, like what are they gonna give him, right? Like this, unless he has some, card under his hands, because he was trying to claim that Cassie was blackmailing him and wanted money from him. They were trying to flip the script on her. But I don't know, man. It's like a long list of people. I don't know how you're going to come out of this. Diddy. The Diddy files. Crazy. Let me see if there's anything else. I can, if you guys want, I will come back later if you want me to go through the lawsuit. It's like 20-something pages, 27, something like that pages. It's probably going to be graphic. Probably. Let me see what else they got to Diddy. Because the internet's talking now.
LA has had their home robbed except Diddy. And I thought about it, it's like, bro, robbing Diddy is terrifying, because what if he's there? You break down the door, he's butt naked on the couch. Meek Mill sitting on his lap, just petting him like a Maltese cat. Meek Mill crying, oh no, wait a minute, I thought you was finished. He's like, can't stop, won't stop. You try to run out, you run out, the door is locked. You turn around, all of a sudden you hear.
That's crazy, man. The Leonardo DiCaprio thing too, Missy Diddy, Leo DiCaprio. The dark secrets. The dark secrets. Leonardo DiCaprio breaks silence on hanging out with Sean Diddy Combs as pictures emerges of him at notorious white party. A source close to Hollywood actor 49 said he hadn't anything to do with Diddy for years. Damn, were they getting down when he was younger? Okay. 1,000 bottles of baby oil was discovered. Combs once declared the Titanic star as the #1 person on his white party invitation list. Other stars to have been hosted by Diddy include Kim Kardashian, Paris Hilton, Mariah Carey. A source close to the A-lister says Leo has not been in contact with Combs for years, saying he never attended freak-offs and has nothing to do with the case. Okay, the pair were pictured together in public at the Democratic National Convention in July 29, 2004. The Great Gatsby actor was also seen dancing beside Combs at his 50th birthday in 2019. Leo has absolutely nothing to do with this. He attended a few parties back in early 2000s, but literally everyone did. We all did it. They were not freak-offs. They were big house parties. Leo was at the start of his career at the time and has moved away past his partying. He has nothing to do with any of that world, so for anyone to assume that he will get roped into this based on a few grainy photos that are more than 20 years old is ridiculous.
That don't mean y'all should be extra tight. Okay, we gonna have DJ Cassidy right now.
Gonna party.
Ones and twos. We fed y'all, we gave y'all some drinks, now it's time to enjoy life. This is a celebration of life. This is a legendary white party. It's the real white party. Make some noise if you've been here before. Okay. And to all the kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to. Okay?
Oh, man. Let me play one more clip. I saw this the other day. Hopefully I can find it again. There was this lady. What's her name? She's really outspoken. I forgot her name. Damn. A lady that speaks on all these celebrities. Can't remember her name. She always got like the inside scoop. Let's see. Jaguar right. Jaguar right. Jaguar. I think this is part of the video. Let me see.
Do that to her son.
What? Maybe this wasn't it.
Turn him into a prostitute so you could pretend to be something more than what you are, which is nothing more than a Philly whore. You're a big.
Oh God. Jaguar Wright reveals how Sean Combs allegedly turned Brycer Gray gay. Who the hell's Brycer gay? Gray. Brycer gay? Gray? An American actor and rapper. Oh. I don't think this is the video that I saw the other day, though. She was snapping. Oh. Diddy. Nah, I think we gotta do this another time. There was a video I saw the other day that was kind of interesting, but Jaguar Wright says Diddy better start snitching. Jay-Z is next.
So, what are your thoughts on all the his celebrity friends that denounced those allegations and were like, "This is false," and they were saying, "Yeah, should they speak up now? Should they speak up now?"
I think it's getting a little too late for those who are complicit. For the victims who have been too afraid to come forward because the diddler has been running around with impunity. It's time for all of the victims to come forward. But for the people that have been denying it, you know what? Let's not be coy. I am Jaguar. So let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it a bean. Stevie J should be charged. Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez should definitely be charged. Should I keep going?
I mean, you're hitting it on.
Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Or for Justin Bieber alone.
Now, Carisha and Rick Ross just sat down together in an interview.
Yeah, I know. Two Diddy doo-wop bops. What a reunion. Only thing they got
Now,
Will Diddy start snitching?
She threw it up.
Maybe that's the only way to save him. No, but they want Diddy.
He better.
They want Diddy.
He better. But the only thing I'm interested in him talking about is everything he knows about Kathy Coriana White. See, I know you know what happened to Corey. Diddy, I know that. You and Jay-Z. Down in Vegas at Tao with Claudia. Why don't you just talk about Kathy? That might help. That might help a lot.
I would say, if those who don't know who Kathy is.
Kathy Coriana White.
No.
Jay-Z's pregnant mistress.
What?
Who died 24 hours after she announced that she was going public with their relationship and the baby.
Oh no. Jaguar. Okay. Another article, Karen, Texas sent me this. Where's it at? This was interesting. Hold on, where'd it go? Too many windows. From the Hindustan Times. Okay. Diddy selling freak-off videos on dark web for $500 million, featuring Justin Bieber, Drake, etc., claims Jaguar Wright. What? She's claiming that he's allegedly sold a controversial freak-off party video for a staggering $500 million. Cool. Maybe after the call. Okay. Right back. So she's claiming $500 million. I feel like that would be out there. Like that would get everywhere though, if that was out there in the dark web. Whoever purchased it. The last freak out tape just got sold on the dark net, which I monitored, went for a 500 million, Wright said in a recent interview, which is going viral on social media. Whoa. I don't know. Jaguar. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off now. I'll probably come back later. We'll see what we cover. Whether it's the lawsuit, 20-something pages, or whatever else pops up. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys a little later. Crazy news. Another person